What has marriage taught you about teamwork?
So marriage is definitely a compromise. I'm a very strong personality, very much a type A personality. Um, you know, high energy. And Eric, well, I would consider him type A when he's at work. When he's at home, he's very laid back, go with the flow, kind of. That's just his family versus my family. So, we're kind of like the yin and yang.
Right.
So we both have our strengths too. Eric is very financially minded. I could care. I don't want to. I wouldn't. I don't like to touch spreadsheets with a 10-foot pole. I'm the much more creative person. So I think we both understand our strengths and we make those work for us as a team. I also think that we support each other in really great ways. So I tend to get emotional. I tend to um, exaggerate. you know, like this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I use a lot of words like, never, worst, best. I tend to get like worked up over small details. I'm a perfectionist. So Eric is very calming, and he'll give me perspective in his very logical way. Like he's extremely logical, whereas I can be extremely illogical because I'm much more, emotional and passionate about things. Eric, I think I've helped him from a social perspective. He's a very reserved person, and so as he's gone up in the executive world, it's become much more important to be social and to interact with people. And I think I've encouraged him to just to do more networking. He's gotten involved with some charities and things. And I've noticed, even my mom said, because when she first met Eric, he was just so quiet and didn't say much, and now he's become much more of a conversationalist. And I think he's become much more comfortable with himself. So another thing about teamwork, with particular to our relationship, is that Eric has allowed me to pursue what I want to do, and that's huge. I wouldn't be doing pursuing these different food passions. I couldn't do it without its financial support, because he has the corporate consistent job where he has taken a very clear path and he has moved up, and I've been all over the place. The best is, so what's Julie doing now? So that's and he believes in me, and I've had a lot of costly errors, but he continues to be supportive and believe in what I'm doing. So that's huge.